So today we're gonna be making a very simple elastic band bracelet. It's so cute, it's so simple, you're gonna love it, and I'm excited to show you. So the first thing you're gonna need is your tools. We have tools always with us. So whether you use them all or not, it's just always good to keep them on hand. So I have my round nose pliers, my long nose pliers, which I will not be using today. I'm gonna be using my cutter tool. So this is the main tool you're gonna need. And then you're gonna need your elastic band, of course. And then if you like this particular style of bracelet, if you like what we made, then these are what you're going to need to make this exact bracelet. You're gonna need 6 gold flower findings. They actually have 2 flowers on one side and then 2 flowers on the other side. So there are 6 of these. You're gonna need 3 small silver beads, 9 big gold beads, and 6 big silver beads. So that's it, very simple, I love it. So I would undo your elastic like this. Now don't cut it. I would string it first and then cut it. I find that when I cut my strand, when I cut my elastic band first, and I string my beads all fall off. And so if I keep it on here, but I measure it, then it's better that they stay on and they don't, my bracelet doesn't fall apart before I make it. And then I measured it to 7 inches. I'm gonna have a 7-inch bracelet. Now you can have an 8-inch bracelet, a 9-inch bracelet, a 6.5-inch bracelet, whatever size you decide. Just make sure you add 2 extra inches to cut it. So I'm gonna have enough beads along 7 inches, but I'm gonna cut it at 9 inches. I wanna give myself 2 inches of spacing because I need to tie a knot in it. I need to tie it up. And so I need this space to tie up my bracelet. And so I measured 7 inches and I put a black mark right here so I know how many beads to put, but then I put a black mark here for 9 inches so I know where to cut it. So I'm gonna do 7 inches worth of beads and I'm gonna cut it to 9 inches so I can make my knot in my bracelet. So the pattern starts out is we are going to do a big silver bead first, and then a big gold bead, and then a big silver bead. So do you see that? Silver, gold, silver. And then you're gonna do your metal finding with the flowers on it. And then we're gonna do, the opposite. Watch out now. We're gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna do a big gold. I'm gonna do a little silver. So cute, little silver, and then a big gold. And then I'm gonna put my next finding on. I'm gonna put my next metal finding on here. Look at this. Oh, it is such a cute pattern. I love this pattern, and you're gonna keep going with that pattern. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna put a big silver bead. I'm going to put a big gold bead, and then I'm gonna put another big silver bead. Yeah, just like that. So cute. It's gonna be so cute. Man, when you wear this, people are gonna be like, where did you get that? And you'd be like, I made it. That's right. I make my own jewelry because I'm cute like that. And then we're gonna do a big gold bead, a small silver bead, and then a big gold bead, and just keep going. We're gonna keep going. And see, I have my marking right here, so make sure that my beads only go to there because I only want 7 inches worth of beads for this bracelet. And then I'm gonna do a finding. And then a big silver bead, a big gold bead, and a big silver bead. And then a finding. Yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along nicely. And then another big gold bead, a silver bead, a silver bead, a big gold bead. And it's okay if you move your beads past your mark, just as long as you know how many beads you want for your bracelet, for the size of your bracelet. Okay, so do you see this? That is 7 inches worth of beads. Now, if you want to do 8 inches, that's fine. Just keep going in the pattern. You have enough beads to keep going in the pattern. If you want 9 inches, keep going. But I'm going to stop there. This is 7 inches worth of beads, and I am going to cut I'm gonna cut the elastic band for 9 inches, because again, I need to tie a knot. And you may think, well, Des, there's not beads over here. Because, let me show you. Because I don't want to end with beads, because then I'd have 6 beads and it would ruin my pattern. I like patterns. And so we're gonna tie it together and it's gonna look like that, something like that. We're gonna tie it together and it's gonna look something like that. Oh, do you see that? That is such a cute bracelet. Ooh, you're gonna look so cute in it. And so I am going to cut 9 inches and tie a knot. And then I'll show you what to do. So let's cut this 9 inch. I have my 9 inch marked already. I'm gonna use my cutter tool, just like that. And then here's what we need to do. We need to tie a knot as tight as we can. We're gonna tie a knot, and we're gonna tie as many times as we can. So I'm going to tie it, see that? And I'm gonna tie it again. And if you're a beginner, if you've never done this before, make your elastic, cut it, have more to tie, because it is kind of hard. The fingers are pretty, they can get in the way. Oh, do you see that? Oh, do you see that? It's so cute. I'm so excited. And I love it. See how the pattern just keeps going in the circle? Like if we would put beads on the other side of this, there would have been 6 beads right here. And so you want to make sure that when you're making this bracelet that you are having in mind that you're going to tie it together. And so don't keep going with the pattern all the way to the end of the elastic bead. Make sure that you stop your pattern so that it's the same all the way around. Okay. So we've tied 2 in there. I'm gonna tie a 3rd one because I like security. I like to know my bracelet is gonna stay put. So I'm tying it one more time. Do you see that? And then if you have on hand super glue, and we don't have super glue with the kit, but this is just a pro tip for you. I would put a little dab of super glue on your knot. That way your knot doesn't come loose or whatever, but I'm not gonna do it. I just wanna give you a little pro tip to put a little bit of super glue right here and let it dry away from the beads. And what we're gonna do is we are going to put our extra, we can cut a little bit off. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut a little bit extra off like this. I'm gonna cut. And I am going to put it through my bead. I'm gonna put it through my bead till it comes on the other side. And I am gonna pull my knot through. Best of my ability. Ah! It came through, do you see that? Do you see the knot is right in the middle? Oh, I love it. The knot is right in the middle of this bead, so no one can see it, so they don't know where your knot is, because that looks professional. Yes, it does. And so your knot is right in the middle. I'm gonna put the extra here. Some of your beads may be too small to do the extra, to fit the extra thing through. So these finding beads, these gold findings, they're a little small, so just cut the extra. The holes are a little small to put the extra plastic piece through to put the elastic, through. And so look at that. You're just gonna cut. I love it. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then you have your elastic bracelet, and then you put it on and there's no clasp. You just, oh my goodness, I'm in love. Look at that. It is so cute. It is so cute. I love it. Okay, and that's it. So be sure you watch our other videos to learn more about making your own jewelry. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.